Okay, let's see. Let me do a testing. Hopefully we're here. Oh, looks like we're a little crooked. Let's do this. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Hi, Mitz. Can you hear me? Nice purchase this week. Thank you. I will show it and use it on when I get it in. So yeah, I got some Happy Mail, some of the stamps, image stamps, stamped images, and I thought we would just color with some markers today, unless anybody else has anything else they want to do. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Linda Rands. I got something to send you, Pamela. I got it ready to go. I just got to get it in the mail. Probably tomorrow. It go out tomorrow. But I got something to send you. I don't see Rachel yet, but we'll do our little lemon ASMR. So I think I'm finally over most of the pollen. But then Hubster now has a head cold or pollen, one or the other. So he's home today. So he doesn't have the virus. So let's see. Hi Frank. Let's see. Sandra, Anna Megs. I just got to get my voice rolling now. Okay, I'm going to try to mute if I have to cough. And Linda, I did send out Timothy's the egg. I sent that out last week. And so that should be coming. It's just in a little box. It's in a little box. Found the perfect size box for it. Let's see, Annette, Leah, Jerry, Carrie. Sorry, guys. I got to get my talking voice rolling here. I guess I should before I come on go me, 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 me. Hi, Janet. How you doing? So I got some Happy Mail. I thought we'd color this steampunk girl. I just pulled some skin tones for now. I don't know what colors I'm going to use or anything yet, but hi, Debbie. Kristen. Who else am I missing? So I was saying Hubster's home from work today with I don't know if it's a head cold or the pollen got to him too. So one or the other. But hi, Artful Dabbler. Tori, is that you, Tori? Oh my gosh, Tori, it's awesome to see you. Rachel and I were running out things to send you to get you well. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing better. Hi, CK. Oh, good, Linda. I hope so. So, let's see. Hi, Julie Topaz. Happy Marvelous Monday to you too. We had kind of a rainy, yucky last couple of days. Today it is beautiful, sunny, beautiful. I don't know what the temperature is. It's supposed to be nice, I think, most of the week. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, and I do need to make a note to show the Smack and Dragon because Christopher, I think it's Renaissance. Oh, I never can pronounce his name right. Anyway, I was talking to him about what the Smack and Drag and how to smack and drag the ink. And we kind of have plans. I might be on his stream on Wednesday as long as he's still up for it. So I might be on his stream Wednesday afternoon, I think he streams at 2. So that's kind of the plan. We haven't confirmed everything and set up how we're going to do it and all that because I do StreamYard. I don't know if he does StreamYard, so I'll have to ask him. Hi, Barbara. Let's see. I'm waiting to see how Tori. There she is. So, Tori missed us. I just want to see how you're doing, Tori. Let's see. What was I looking up on? I was looking something up. 3 rabbit trails away. 3 rabbit trails away. I was going to look something up. Let's see. Maseki, Missy, Carly YouTube. Who else? I like to say good morning to as many people as possible. So, what are you going to do today, Janet? Do you know? Oh, the weather. That's what I was going The temperature is 43 and sunny. The high today is supposed to be 57 Fahrenheit for those that are in everywhere else. Let's see. So we have just finished home now. Bionic woman, but feeling great. Oh, good. Okay. All right, Tori. Well, it's good to see you again. It just seems like it's been so long. Janet says she might draw, but she doesn't know. Let me take another little lemon water here. So, okay, I think I've said hi. I've scrolled around. I think I've said hi to everybody so far. I did my nails in gray and silver, matching all of this, just because I kind of try to match what I'm wearing, and I mostly wear black. So, so hope everybody had a good weekend and that y'all got to do something creative. Hello, April. Let's see. I need to turn my monitor just a little. I hope I don't mess up anything or dislodge anything. You know how that goes. There we go. That's better. I need to tilt it a little bit so I can glance. So, yeah, so I'm going to show some of the stamp things. Janet sent me the Baby Beast that it was Kathy Berg, I think, that recommended it to Janet. Janet got some and she sent me one. It's the miniature beast. That's what she calls her journal, her diary, her journal, her art journal is the beast. And now she has a baby beast. It's this Miguel Luis. They're out of Spain, and they used to sell them at Barnes and Noble, the regular size ones. And then Kathy Berg, I guess, found these for Janet because you know, this is what Janet uses for all the time. And they usually come in red and black, and they're the grid, and that's kind of hard to find. So anyway, she got some baby beasts and she sent me one. And then here's her envelope that she sent me. I'm going to show everything. Look at that little dragon. Isn't that so cute? I got all our addresses covered up there. Let's see. Hi, Yvonne. Mini Hobby Kelly. Scrolling. So I can't remember if Tina's not going to be here today or Wednesday. It's one or the other. I think she has her mom's doctor appointment or something. So it's either today or Wednesday. But so she may or may not be here today. I haven't seen our Picola yet. I'm sure she pops in, says hi. Then I don't see her until she puts in a link. But let's see. So if I've missed anybody. Yeah, so I guess I can go ahead. This is kind of the one I was thinking of coloring it. If y'all have something else you want to do, I do want to do a Smack and Dragon. But I thought I'd color marker out of the set of art gold. I can show some of the other ones. I didn't pull some of the other ones I've colored over the, couple of years that I've had this. I just pulled the ones that I haven't colored, and then thought I pulled this one to color today, the Steampunk Girl. And then I was telling Janet, I got a few things to show and tell. So this is what we did last week. Is that, let me see, is it too bright? Do I need to turn the brightness down just a little? Maybe. Is that okay there? So y'all know this is my year of collage. I'm trying to fill these 2 books this year with collage, and this is one we did last week. And I was telling Janet, and I've told y'all before too, that I used to, when I first started doing collage, it was for the purpose of making well, other than some art journaling and little collagey stuff, it was to make sketches to do paintings from. And I didn't pull my paintings out that I've done based off of collage because I don't know where the collages are to compare, right? They're in old art journals, and I'd have to really dig to find the original collages that I use to do the paintings from. But that was, my intention was to do collages and then use that as a painting to sketch, to do a painting from. But then we just got into the collage so much, and the altered books and the abandoned books. Hi, Terry Brett, Darlene, Alexis, Leona, Ann Makes, anybody else I missed, that I just kind of stopped doing the collages as sketches for paintings. But then I was talking to Jen. She goes, "Oh, you need to do that again." So I said, "Well, I said, well, let's just see." So I did sketch one. Is this? I don't know why. I think the window. Let me turn the blinds down. I think it's. I don't know why. I got the overhead light off. Does it look okay, guys? The brightness, it's not flashing out too much. It might be because the envelopes and whatever. Let me know. So Janet goes, "Oh, you need to do another painting based on one of the collages." I said, "Well, we'll see." So I did base one out. I recombined things. So this is a double page spread. So I wanted it to be more compact into one painting. So I did base it out. This is only the base coat. So there's not a lot of detail in it yet, but then so I got it based out. So you can see how I moved this over here, made this bigger. So, and it's just the underpainting, right? It's just the underpainting. There's no detail on it yet. So I might be working on something like that. We'll see. I would like to watch you make a paint. Well, it's kind of hard to do it on stream. So much of it is, you got to do the underpainting, you got to do a couple coats, you got to let it, dry. You got to, you wanted to watch? Well, let me do one or two, and then we'll see how I can time it. Let me do one or two. These are smaller ones, and this is on a canvas. A lot of times I like to do them on the boards. I just like doing the boards better, but we'll see. But anyway, so this was last week. So we'll try to do something out of I don't know if I'll do it Wednesday or what, because I am working in this book and this book. So I'm working in two books at once for the year. And am I going to finish all these in a year? No. But I did like this one too. This was another option. But so we'll see. So these are just different, different stages of collage. So I'm working in these two books. But I don't want to do collage every stream. So, but there's that I'm working on. And let's see. Hi, Chris. There. All right. So Christopher. All right. Runciman. I know you pronounce it. You put it in your what you call it, your IG run in a big C, Runciman, because I know I'm not pronouncing that right. But anyway, I'm going to show a Smack and Dragon so that you can see what I had tried to talk him through it on his show, and he did a little one, and he was pretty good at following directions. But anyway, so we haven't we got to talk about if we're going to do the stream. I was going to go on his stream Wednesday at 2. So I might be over at Christopher's on Wednesday. We'll see if everything goes well. I'll let y'all know on my Wednesday stream if I'll be over at Christopher's at 2. So I will show, after I show this Happy Mail, I will show I will show you how to do a Smack and Dragon. It's real quick. I mean, it's real quick. Okay, so yeah, Janet is, but here's the thing with Janet. The reason she's Smack and Dragon, and it comes from like she's smack and drag on. So it's we just call it Smack and Dragon, right? because you smack and you drag on. But Janet, the problem with Janet and Christopher did it the first time too. He took the paper on the ink and he went like this and smashed it down with his hand and then dragged it. You can't do that. It's smack and drag. So we'll do one here in a minute. I'm going to show it in a minute, Kristen. I'm going to show it in a minute. Let me go ahead and show the Happy Mail, and then I'll show Smack and Drag, and then we'll do some coloring, alcohol marker, Copic coloring. You know, I use different brands. It's not just Copic is the best. I'm not going to lie. I love my Copics, but I use any alcohol markers, and we'll color her steampunk girl. Okay. So what I got in the mail was, again, Janet sent me one of her, the Baby Beast. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And Janet goes, you just hold it. You just hold it. She's so right. You just hold it in your hands. It's just so nice. So I love the Baby Beast, Janet. Okay, went dark again. Let's see, because I got that white paper there. All right. So then let me go ahead and move this. This is from Artie Dard. So Janet, I'm going to show hers. I'm going to show Janet's first. I have a note for Smack and Dragon here. I think I got everything out. Let's see. All right. So for those of y'all that don't know, we're doing the stamped image. Let me zoom in. Let's zoom in. We're doing you stamp. Still, now it's too dark. Let's see here. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Okay. So you stamp. Now, I don't do oil pastels. I don't do oil I've done some oil paintings, but it's too much work. It's too much time. Takes too long to dry and do things. So I don't do oil paintings. I gave all my oil paint stuff except a set of brushes. I do have some nice sable hair brushes and stuff that I kept, but I gave everything else to Cameron, and he doesn't even do it oil painting either anymore. This was years ago. So I do not do oil painting or oil pastels. I didn't even like chalk pastels for the longest time. I still really don't like chalk pastels, but I love me some pan pastels. And so we might maybe do that on Wednesday, because I do have a plan to do a drawing. I'm not going to say what it is yet. But we'll maybe do that on Wednesday. We might do a pan pastel drawing. Okay, you sent them out, Leona? Okay, now I gotta say before I show Janet's here, this was so funny. So Annette Navarro, I don't know, I haven't seen you here yet, but she sent a note on the back of the envelope. I haven't opened this yet. Dee Dee, one stamped image fell out. This is the post office for you guys. One stamp image fell out of my pile. Ha ha. Good thing I included some extras just in case. This one I thought was so cute. And of course, I'd already sealed the other envelope. Annette. Well, I got this one. I've not got the other envelope yet. So her one that she fell out of the envelope beat her envelope to me. So Annette, I've not got your other envelope. I'll go to the post office tomorrow. Oh, there she is. So Annette, let's just go ahead and open this one real quick since I got it here. It's just going to be one. I got this envelope, but I did not feel like Karnak going open the envelope here. But I have not got, oh, that's so cute. Look at that. That's so cute, Annette. Y'all let me know. So for some reason, the lighting, let me see. Tell me if y'all like, this is the blue light or the yellow light. Which one do y'all like? Tell me right quick. Y'all usually pick blue light. Here's yellow light, blue light. This is what I like the best. I like blue light the best. It seems to be, but sometimes yellow light is better. I guess I got to stick with yellow light. It's just sometimes it flashes out. So anyway, hi, Rachel. I know. So Annette, I got this one. And so I'll check tomorrow at my P.O. box for your other one, for your other envelope. So yeah, I love that. It's so cute. And I did get Kimberly's last week. I showed that. All right, so let me show you Janet's along with the Beast. She sent me these. She sent, hey, y'all, watch this, a man card. So y'all know that sometimes we get carried away with Barbies and stuff. So Frank and Marsh, they made me a bunch of man cards. Like here's some of the ones that Marsh made. Frank's here. He made these. He made these man cards, and I just happen to have these too. So I got these. I have these man cards. Janet made this. This is Janet's man card. So that's going to go in the man card pile. So when we show a lot of lace and fabrics and Barbies, we throw out the man card. Oh, now my eyes are watering. So yeah. Yes, Rachel is here. Did you see Rachel that Tori is here? So here's for Rachel, a little ASMR lemon water. So Janet sent these stamps. She sent some little extras. Mostly I just sit around all day being fabulous. She loves snarky stuff. So these are her stamps. Oh, and then this one too. Oh, people. So those are little ones. And so here's her stamped images that she sent and colored. These are all hand colored by Janet. Well, you know that because they're stamped black. So I love the little palette. I have here's my favorite one. I love this because, you know, Janet lives on Monkey Island. Isn't that just so perfect for Janet? The Monkey Island. Oh, I love that, Janet. Then she sent to Mary Englebright. And look how detailed her coloring is. Look at that, guys. But Janet has been into stamping probably longer than I have, which is way back into what, Janet? Late 80s? Early 90s, doing mail art, stamp art, and all that. We've been doing it for a long time. So Janet knows how to do some mail art. Just saying. Let's see. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me, please. Thanks for the way. You're welcome. So I can catch y'all's comments. Put it in caps. Sorry, guys. I still got a little bit of a cough from the pollen. And like I said, Hubster's home today with the head cold. And but he's okay. He's, you know, taking some head cold medicine and stuff. So he checked. It's not the virus. Anytime you get sick, when you get sick, anyone at work gets sick, they have to do a COVID test before they go back to work. So he's fine. He just has to get over the head cold. But thanks for caring. I know y'all do. Let's see. So here's a couple of she said these are some of her favorites. The Boy and the Frog, the little frog. And then this is Laura, what is her name? Laura Birch. Is it Laura Birch or Lori Birch? This is some Lori Birch. And then a stamp map, a mushroom, the Campbell Soup Kids, and a little postcard. And she did sign them all, and that's her real handwriting right there. She writes like that. Now I'm going to be sending out, and you can do either one you want, or a combination of both. I'm going to send out my hand carved stamps, not the stamps, the images. I'm going to send, everybody will get some of my hand carved stamps. Laurel, it's Laurel Birch. Thank you, Leah. So they do look like stickers, don't they, Raul? And good morning, by the way, Raul. So those are Janet's. So I'm going to put that in here and then put this back in her envelope. I keep everything in the original envelope until I swap it out so I don't lose anything. All right. So then we got, and I have not opened, let's see, I opened this one because I had to do some, I know what it was. I was in the car and I I was in the car and I needed something to write on, so I made sure I didn't take off this is just like the cover envelope. So I tore off a little piece here. So these are from, I don't know it, Sharon R. These are from Sharon R. And what I love is I get to keep, well, that's my P.O. box. That's public. I get to keep all the stamps that are on everybody's envelopes, the originals that come to me. And of course, everybody's self-addressed stamps their envelope. But if you are international, I will pay for the return postage. Don't put international postage on your self-addressed stamped envelope because I can't mail it with, stamps on it from Australia or whatever. I will pay the postage to send y'all's back if you're international. Okay, so these are from Sharon R. I haven't seen her here yet this morning. I know. I do feel better. I feel better. I had it for like 3 or 4 days and it just eased up. But Hubster either has pollen or head cold. But now that the rain came through a couple of times, hopefully it's washed the bulk of it away, that initial yellow pollen that pops out in the spring in the south. So hopefully it got kind of washed away. All right. So these are Sharon R's. Let me get this envelope here. Let me get Artie Dar. Artie Dar, she sent this whole thing here. So look at this one. This one, she's glittered. And let's see what she says here. Colorful Life Design 6x6, a stencil layer mixed butterfly stencil with diamond stickles on there. And then here's some of her stamps here. And let's see, this is just a little butterfly there. Let's see if she signed them. She didn't sign them. I said, if y'all want people to know who sent them, you just have to sign them. But she sent a bunch of butterflies. She did sign this one. I might have to, yeah. So she sent all these little butterfly stamps and she colored them. She was good. She colored them all. So we have a handful of butterflies here. So thank you, Sharon R. I know, right? So, okay, Ann Makes. So aren't they so pretty? Oh, look at this one. Love that one. They're flying away. Look, she stamped them on book paper, too. Some of them on book paper. So those are lovely, Sharon R. Hi, Randy Rabbit. Anybody else I missed coming in? Okay. Oh, this one's been embossed. She embossed that one. I think I have a 1 or 2 embossing powders but I gave all my embossing powders away because I wasn't using them and it was just a mess and I just wasn't using them. So I gave them all away except for 1 or 2. So anyway, there we go. And let me put this back in the envelope along with the self-addressed stamped envelope. Righty. Next, we have, this one's from Becky G. I don't know what I think she has, let me open it up. Hang on. I think she has a different name. And so I try to use y'all's screen names. When you have a screen name, I try to use your screen name. Okay. So here's hers included, her self-addressed stamp envelope. She sent me a little Life is Short, Art is Infinite, Oscar Wilde. And then inside here, let's see, Becky at Camp. Enclosed are my 10 stamp images for the exchange. She writes like you, Janet. It was really hard. It was really great pulling out my stamps for this project exchange. Thanks for hosting this opportunity. So let's open hers up. This is how she just sent them in another envelope. We always envelope, and triple. So, but she's embossed. Is this? Yeah, she embossed it. She did sign it. Becky at Camp is what she goes by. Becky at Camp. Oh, look. She has embossing on them, so you can see there. And again, y'all can use these in your art journals, your, project, whatever, just to collect them, just like we do artist trading cards. I have 5. Well, I've got 5 binders this thick of artist trading cards that I did back in the early 2001, 2, 3, 4. For about 4 years, I did artist trading cards. This was right before I started streaming. and I've got binders and binders and binders full of artist trading cards. So this is not as labor intensive as artist trading cards. Laughter is an instant vacation. That's embossed in black. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. An Irish blessing. I did some more research on my family, and it looks like most of my family is Ireland and Scotland. And even my grandfather, who came across the United States in a covered wagon with 9 brothers, they settled in Idaho, and Washington and Idaho, and that's where my grandma and grandpa were when I knew them, were living in Idaho and Washington State. The best thing about the future is that it only comes to one day at a time. Abraham Lincoln. And Janet's one big one on ancestry.com and all that. There's a leaf. Love that one. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. Albert Einstein. So I love these. Thank you so much. Put them back in here and put them back in the other envelope and then put the other envelope. Thank you, Becky. Thank you so much. Everything gets put back in the envelope till I swap them out. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Savion, Terry Brett, Sue. Thanks everybody for being here. Halia. Let me get another. Sorry guys, I gotta, get my voice. I feel fine, but it's just like, gotta clear the throat. Hi Pacola. Did I say good morning? Did I see you, or is this the first time I've seen you? My little snapdragon. Pacola is the best mod. I'll tell you, if there's a hint of something that can be improved on, she's messaging me saying, you can do this. You should do that. I think she's never forgiven me for not doing an Amazon affiliate. Dee Dee, you should do an Amazon affiliate, but yeah, it does take time to do all that, but she's on it. That's why I call her the Snapdragon. All right, so this one came from Artie Dar, and again, I've not looked at it very extensively, so let's just see what it is here. She put everything in a folder here, and then she sent some other little goodies here. Artie Dar always does this. There's always extra goodies from Artie Dar, and I tell you, postage has gotten crazy. Just saying, postage has gotten crazy. All right, so let's see what she sent me. She sent me a little wax seal. Y'all know I've been getting into that lately, doing the wax seals. And then she sent me some Barbie food. Wait. Janet. She sent me some Barbie food. Little let's put the wax seal thing together first. So it's a tree life tree, and again, I always tell y'all, recommend, if you've not done wax seals or seen anybody do them, go to Be Goods, one word, begoods.lettering on Instagram. begoods.lettering, and oh my gosh, you could be surprised at what you can do with wax seals. So thank you, Dar, for that. What's this? Oh, I saw this in the car. Barbie's gonna be raising her some chickens. Look, guys, she sent chickens in a little nest and little eggs and baby chicks. Look at the baby chicks. Oh my gosh. So adorable, Dar. Baby chicks and little chickens. Okay, is anybody else just I know, Annette, right? So cute. And then this one looks like spaghetti. This one, some sushi in like a little bento box. This one, I'm not sure what that is, and some bread with something rolled in it. Dar, you're so cute. Oh my gosh. I got to get another little thing to put these in. Hang on. Oh, all right. So let's see what Dar sent. Why do people call during? I don't know. Janet says the same thing. Janet says the same thing about people calling when I'm on. Girls, oh my gosh, Julie. Girls gotta eat. Oh, y'all are so funny. Hi, Arlene. Arlene, did you see what Artie Dar sent me? Chickens and babies and eggs and sushi. Uh, oh my gosh. And then, of course, she sent me an artist trading card, which will go in my binder. One of them. If y'all have not seen my 5, well, I've got 4 3-inch binders and 1 5-inch binder of artist trading cards over the years. So Artie Dar used to be like the queen of making artist trading cards. So thank you, Dar. And then I open the tape, and I did take, let me make sure here, hang on, let me make sure all the envelopes without, what do you call it, are showing. Oh, and she did send 2 sets, so she's going to want to trade out 2. All right, so let's see what else she's got in here. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to put this in another thing. All right, so she sent 2 self-addressed stamped envelopes with hers in them, and I'll show those. And then she sent all these extra goodies. Oh, what's this? Oh, I missed this, Star. What is this? This was in. I don't. She sent the oddest, cutest things. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a little pagoda, a little bento box, or some little. No, it's not a bento box. It's a little, like a little bowl, rice bowl, and a little turtle. Look at that. Look at that little pagoda. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Thank you so much, Dar. I'm going to put them in my other little bag here. I don't see Dar yet this morning. Dar's not usually an early morning riser. Sometimes she is. I sometimes see her at Mary's, but let's see. All right, so let's see what else she sent here. I love this tree stamp. And she sent me some little flower cutouts, some life was meant for a great adventure. And she has a little, this was done on a vintage flashcard. Artie Dar. There's her. Dar was really, really big into the mail art for a long time, wasn't she, Janet? Big into the mail art. And this is one of her girls that she would draw. I have a lot of her art. And then a little vintage library card that's been stained. And then this is a plant flower. Oh, it's real pressed flower card. Some vellum sheets and some different scrapbooking papers. She'll keep you busy, people. Just saying. A pretty envelope and a dyed coffee filter. Uh-oh. I hope that was a cat, not Hubster. Maybe I should check. Make today the best day ever. Let me see what that was. Is that the cat? What was it? Oh, okay. Ran into it. Okay. All right. Just checking. He's fine. Okay, so then her stamp sets, which on the other side's her return envelope. So she stamped all hers on little glassine envelopes. Yeah, she is, isn't she, Janet? The pocket book journal. I know. I should pull that out. The pocketbook. She made a like a actual pocketbook out of a book. It's like a little handbag miniature purse thing out of a book. And I do have it in my collection, but it's not in here, so I can't really show it right this minute. But yeah, that's a good memory, Julie. I do still have that. I still have it. Let's see, Dawn. Who else am I missing? Okay, so she put a little feather in each one. She put a little feather in each one. And these are what they're called, Gorgeous Girls stamps. I think that's what these are. So let me show you what she's got them here. She sent 2 sets, so she wanted, that way I'll swap out 2 different sets with her. So these are the Gorgeous Girl stamps. Well, those are. This looks like a 100 proof press. That looks like the 100 proof press or something similar. So she has a lot of different ones. There's a koi, but she put a little feather in each bag, guys. Attention to detail, Dar. There's a little good morning, little hermit crab. Another one that's like these are the kind that we used to swap out back in the 90s. And and I did Mitz probably was there. I did get some cool stuff at Keisha's auction. I think Mitz was there for one of them. I don't know if she was there when I got that book. It almost looked like a stamp catalog, but I knew what it was. It was an old Tisha Moore zine. Her zines are like really magazines. And I think Deb Farrell was selling it. Anyway, I bought the old Tisha Moore. I think it was volume 10 from 2000. You can't get these anymore. I mean, you probably can off of eBay or something. But anyway, I knew what it was. I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to, oh, that's a rare Tisha Moore magazine. Because then I'd have to bid more. I'd have to bid higher if everybody knew what it was. But I got that. And then I also got a calligraphy set. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. Oh, well, I think I have a picture. Oh, I think it might be on my iPad. I can't wait to use it. I will use it. I will use this calligraphy set. Let me see if it might have gone on to my. Let's see if it went on to my phone. Clouded. Did it cloud? No, I got the the Tisha Moore. Well, here, let me show this. I did take a screenshot of it. Let's see. Here it is. There's the inside cover. The studio, March 2000 issue, Tisha Moore. This is just a screenshot off of Keisha's auction. So, but I did take a picture. Let me go grab my iPad because that's where the calligraphy set is on. Okay. Let me go to my pictures here. I think I just got one screenshot of it. But I can't wait to to show it on use it. And I did post my 3 books in the community tab as well. Here it is. And this is just a screenshot from Keisha's show. Look at this. Look at this calligraphy set. They're all wrapped up in plastic. There's brushes up here, and it's all in a beautiful box. And I'll had all these other inclusions. There's Keisha's pretty hands and pretty fingernails. But it's got the ink, the soapstone, all kinds of there's the brush holder, all kinds of little accoutrements in it. And I went out and bid on this one. I bid this one up because I wanted this. I wanted this calligraphy set. So anyway, it'll probably be about 3 weeks. Till I get it. So, first week of April or something like that. So anyway, those are Dars. Let me look in the other set, see if they're the same. I think they're the same. Nope, they're not. They're different sets. So let me show these. So this is a different set that she has here. There's some more Gorgeous Girls. little sailor, little silhouette of fairies, and they all have the little feather inside. So, you. These are awesome, Dar. Thanks for participating. Thank you all for participating. Little steampunk girl, another gorgeous girls. And yeah, so I hope everybody's having fun doing them. And I'm trying to show them as they come in and share with you, because otherwise you're only going to see the set you get. You won't see everybody's set, right? All right. So a few other things going on. Let's move this. Thank you so much, Dar, for all the extra goodies. Oh, the chicken. Let me look around here. I know I got some other things to share. I know, right, Terry? I think I got a seed caught in that straw. Okay. I did. If anybody wants prompts, this is the kind of thing I do, guys. I know y'all gonna go, what? So, I have in my, this is my current for 2023. This will be my current journal idea collecting. What, just all kinds of ideas and stuff, and just whatever. This is my what book, right? For this year. And so I was writing things down in it, and I go, you know what? I got so many good prompts in here, and I've shared most of them before over the years in the Society of Idea Collectors. I said, I'm going to go ahead because I have this. Let me show you. Janet's seen this before. I have all these little cut down inchies, right? I have all these, so you can see I used quite a bit. There's a lot in here. There's hundreds. And I said, I'm not using these. I need to use them. I'm going to make a bag of prompts. And we've had prompts over the years. I did not do any technique type prompts other than, I don't know, maybe one or two in there. I just did a theme or a topic. And so while I sat, and Hubster just rolls his eyes when I watch this show. Any shows on tattoos? I don't do tattoos. I know a lot of my family does, and so I don't do tattoos. But I love the art of tattoos. I love the art. So they had a little mini marathon of Tattoo Age on Vice. I think it was on Vice, and I've seen them all before. And I said, but I just want to chill and do something. And this is when I write things down, right? I write things down while I'm watching TV. So anyway, I took those little cards that I just showed you in that box, and for about 3 hours, I wrote everything down on those cards. There's hundreds in here. Well, I didn't count them, but look, there's a lot in there. So if anybody wants me to pull them 3 prompts, it'll be random. And if you just don't, you just don't know what you want to do, I'll just give you an example. I'll pull 3, and there's tons. Look how many. They're all on those little cards. There's tons of them. So, for example, let me just pull 3 just to show you. Let's just pull 3. Okay. Sushi, a party hat, and what else? A zebra. So I like to do 3. And I did put the colors in here too, but the chance of me pulling a color out of all this is so if anybody wants me to pull them 3 prompt cards at any time, just let me know. And if you do make something and post it, make sure you put it in the description the 3 prompts that you used, because I'm not going to remember. So let's just pick 3 more for an example. A tombstone, a snow leopard, and a lawn chair. Can't pick it up. So yeah, if you can't get an imagination, Anyway, so yeah, anytime y'all get, you just randomly, if you say, I need 3 prompts, Dee Dee, I will pull them for you. Put it in caps. You like the idea, Christopher? And you just sit. I just sat for 2 hours or so and watched Tattoo Age, and you'll see things like when I'm watching the show, and I would see something on a cool tattoo. It went on a card. It just went on a card. Along with I put different artists in here. I just saw Norman Rockwell in there, but I did write down about 20 different artists, so you can be inspired by an artist. Animals, fish, insects, places, anyway. So if you want me to pull you, thanks, Annette. You wrote them all down. If you want me to pull you 3, I won't keep up with it for you. I'll just tell you what they are, and you can do whatever you want with them. Okay? So I got a bag of prompts. There's enough in here for a lifetime, and I'm not joking. There's I didn't count them, but there's a lot. So I will set that aside for now. I did show you all, if you missed it, that I'm working on. I showed it at the very, very beginning. Where's the collage we did? Janet's making me. So y'all know last week we did this collage. And I used to do collages for the purpose of a sketch that's flashed out as a sketch for paintings, right? So I would use these as sketches for paintings. And I haven't done that for a long time because I just don't have time. But Janet goes, "You need to do it." And then she's complaining because I didn't do it online. But it's just the base coat. There's nothing to it yet. But I did a base coat. So this is a base coat, and I moved everything around. So I might, and this is just on a little canvas, but I might do some of those. We'll see how much time, and because I am doing portraits, commissions, and I am working on another drawing that I might show on Wednesday. And Christopher, are you still here? Christopher invited me to come on his show, I think on Wednesday. Let me move this over here. And he comes on at 2 p.m. Eastern. He's in Canada. I haven't talked to him about the details or whatever. But so maybe I might be on Christopher's show on Wednesday. I'll let y'all know on Wednesday's show if that's going to happen. Can you explain? SOIC is Society of Idea Collectors. And it's a way to collect your ideas. And I have all of the above. I keep them in traveler's notebooks, composition books, giant sketchbooks, big sketchbooks, even bigger than this. And then traveler's notebooks like this. I won't pull them all out right now, but I keep them in ideas like in stuff like this. Little sketchbooks, 3-ring binders. I think I counted that I have 15 3-ring binders of ideas in different forms. And so it's just a way to collect your ideas. I usually start with this. This is where most of my ideas begin. Right here. I have these next to my bed. I have them, in my studio here. Post-it notes are my friend. Everything goes on a Post-it note. Here's where I'm going to do a smack and dragon here in a minute to show how we do that. 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. Yes, please. Okay. So there we go. So y'all follow Christopher. I'm going to try to be on a show on Wednesday at 2. After my stream ends, my stream will end about 11:30, But anyway, I was on a show and I was in his stream in the chat talking about Smack and Dragon, and he did do it. It was just, but he's kind of like he didn't understand that you got to do it quick. So I'm going to show a Smack and Dragon here in a minute. But a Society of Idea Collectors, SOIC, is where you collect ideas, whether it's and this is my new one. I just started this one this year. So you just write down lists, mind maps, sketches, ideas, whatever, colors, swatches, notes, My other one I did take apart from last year because I wanted some of the. Here's one of my ones from last year, where I did a lot of Barbie stuff last year, and then you can tab it as well. So I did tab this one last year. Barbie fabric projects, stories, symbols, discoveries, quotes, journals, zines, all different. Let's see, I got history things, I've got fairy tales, stories, retro. Yeah, so this was kind of like last year's stuff, but I still use this. So, but if you tab it, you number your pages, you can make your own table of contents, and then you can make more. If you go to different, like here's zines. I have 3 sections with zines, page 79, 111, 143. So yeah, I made a list of all the artists that I was going to do a project that I didn't seem to get a lot of interest in it. So I didn't pursue it further for us I had a list of like 30 or 40 artists, famous artists of all time, from Michelangelo to Basquiat to, whatever. And I had mentioned at one time where to do like, you pick an artist, or we were going to do an artist a week or maybe a month. I should say it would have probably been an artist a month. Pick an artist a month and find 3 of their works that you're attracted to, whatever those 3 works are. And well, here I'm going to do a rabbit trail. I know. Hang on, let me go grab up all my art books are in here. So I just grabbed 2 off the shelf just to show you what I mean. So you would pick, and you don't have to have the books. I have a lot of art books, but you can just go online. So here's David Hockney and Jean-Michel Basquiat. I know I always pronounce it incorrectly. But anyway, and so I love Basquiat. I love his work. I've seen it in the museum. They had an exhibit of his in our High Museum of Art here in Atlanta. So what you would do is you'd pick 3 paintings or pieces of art, whatever they may be, sculptures, whatever. Pick 3 of them and make some notes, maybe a mind map of each painting of why you like it. And by a mind map, it's just a simple, I do pretty simple mind maps. Sometimes I list them, sometimes I find a blank page here. So I would probably do 3 on a pet. Well, to start, you can make more. But anyway, so this would be piece number 1, piece number 2, piece number 3, art piece, and then write out what you liked about it. And of course, y'all know I'm all big on the who, what, where, why, when, and why not. You don't have to do this initially, but just go and find what 3 or 4 or 5 things that you like about each piece, right? And then pick what maybe you like this the best of that one, this one, and make your own art piece based off of what was attracting you to those pieces. Maybe pick 1, pick 2, however you want to do it, but the idea is to be inspired by an artist, to make your own art piece based on what it is you like. You might like in this piece here, you might like the color, and this one you might like the texture, and this one you might like the theme, whatever it is. And so you will pick those things and make your own art piece just based off of, you're inspired by. But I did not seem to get a lot of interest in that project, so I kind of put it on the hold. But if anybody's kind of want to do something similar to that, we can do something like that. All right, let me move this off of here for now because we're going to do Smack and Dragon, and then we're going to do a color book page. Out of Art of Gold, Set of Gold by Mariola Budek. She's out of Poland. Love her art. I've done lots of her coloring. I didn't pull any that I've done. Y'all seen, they're all on Instagram. So I think I'm caught up on everything. So let's do a Smack and Dragon. Now I don't have my plastic. I usually have a big plastic quilt. I think it's in the closet. A big plastic quilt. Um, piece of plastic. Let me see, because that would be the best if I can pull it out of the. I think that's where it is. Let me look real quick. Is it in here? I'm not sure what I did. Oh, there it is. Okay, hang on. Let me get it. I see it. If I can get in the closet here. That's where I keep my portfolios. I don't need all the time. Okay, so this is just a quilt. Janet, don't look at all the tape and the paint on it. Okay, so here we go with the Smack and Dragon. Yeah, self-healing cutting mat, but this is a quilting mat, but I use the other side. So you can see it's shiny, non-porous. You could just use a piece of plastic, but it has to be non-porous. It will not work with paper or something like that. All right, let's turn the brightness down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, it's probably just going to flash out for now. All right, so then let me get some inks. I have some handy here. Uh-oh. Let's not have a Craft-A-Lanch. So I have these inks, and then I also, let me grab a couple of spray inks. Let's see. These are kind of almost empty, but just for the sake of a demo, this one's a wash. There's a little bit of yellow. Okay. So these were my favorite to do Smack and Dragon with, but you can do any ink. So these are just some of my old Dylusion sprays, but you can do it with just inks that you drop, and I'll show y'all both. Okay, just you can do it with any kind of inks. Like y'all know, we got tons of these when they clearance these out at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. You can use any ink. And actually, you could use watered down paint, but it's not as vibrant and it doesn't move as much. So I recommend ink. All right. Y'all still with the tour? All right. So let me get some paper here. All right. This is a little bit semi-shiny paper, but you can use really anything will work. All right, and a spray bottle of water, which I need to. Let me go fill this up. It's not gonna be enough. Hang on. I do have the door closed today to keep the cats out, although they're hanging out with Hubster today. He's got his head cold, so he's home today, and they're going to be hanging out with him to make sure he's okay, which he's fine. All right. Still clutching the velvet rope. Thank you, Julie. All right. So, and the colors are not going to show up that well on here, but this is the perfect mat to do this on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray. Let's see if these haven't used them in a while. I'm going to put a couple of spritzes of some red, some teal. I don't usually do more than 3 colors. 2 is good. 3 can be just, let's see, that one's not coming out. So I'm just going to open it up, just put a little drop there. And then I take the water and do a couple of spritz. All right, so you see how that's kind of beaded up? Now what you got to do is you got to do it quick. See, Janet hasn't got this part down. Janet does not she wants to pat down on it, and that's what Christopher did when he did his exam. Of course, he'd never heard of it, and he never tried this, so he didn't know. He did good. But it's Smack and Dragon, but really what it is, you're smack and drag on, okay? So you got to do it quick. So you go smack and drag. There you go. Okay? And if you want some more over here, or maybe you can do a landscape out of that, or you can cut this paper up and use it. All right, smack and drag. There's some leftovers. So there you go. So that's Smack and Dragon. And you can use this as a piece to be a start. You can cut this up. You can copy it, scan it, and use it in backgrounds in your Procreate or your DigiArt. These are great backgrounds in Digi. Okay. All right, so let's set this one aside. Hang on. Let's add another drop of let's add another bit of teal. So the same thing, you just, add some ink, whatever you got. The drop, the stopper kind, but then you want to add a little bit of water. Now, after you do, this one's got shimmer in it. After you do this a couple times, after you smack and drag it, say 2 times or 3, it's going to turn brown. So what you got to do is when you get done with 2 or 3 pulls of it, then you take some baby wipes, clean it off, and start from scratch. Otherwise, you're just going to have brown, which is fine. Yes, fastest smack. All right, so here we go. Ready? Smack and drag. No 2 are ever alike. Smack and drag. A little bit more. Smack and drag. See, that one's starting to turn brown over there. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that blue up. No, it wants to go brown now. So there you go. All right, let's try a couple of different colors. All right, so now I'm going to clean this off. And you can do it on a piece of, smaller ones. Like if you want to do, here, let me show you. Of course, I did pick the ink that's waterproof. You can take smaller pieces and like a page protector. Do I have one handy? Do I have a page protector handy? Let me see. Hang on. Do I have one handy? No, I don't. Okay, well, y'all gonna have to imagine a plastic page protector. You all know what a page protector is. Smaller, okay, and more self-contained. So you can do smaller ones. Just cut your paper down and do smaller Smack and Dragons. All right, so let's see. Let's go with some. See, some of these are shimmers. I don't really want to do shimmers. Here's a gold. Let's see if the spritz, sometimes the spritzers don't. They dry up. All right, let's do a little bit more. Let's do some teal. And what other color? Pink? Pink. Let's go with pink, teal, and gold. Okay, and then a little bit of water, and then we'll do a couple small ones here. Y'all still with the tour? Okay, so I just smack and drag. Smack and drag. Smack and drag. And you can always add more. Let it dry a little bit and then pick up a little more. Okay. And then that's kind of a smooth paper. Let me get a piece of paper like a piece of cardstock. Hang on. Let's get a piece of just regular cardstock. So you kind of see the difference. Let's see here. Cardstock. Okay, so got a 12 by 12 here. Let's cut it down. And again, then you can put it on, you can scan it, take a picture of it, and, use it in Digi. Did you dry in between each? It soaks into the paper pretty quick. It's almost dry immediately. It dries so quick, All right, let's see what other inks do I want here. Here's a sienna. Let's do a sienna, a yellow, and a gold, maybe. Well, let's don't use. Let's see what else. Red. Okay, we'll do sienna yellow and red. All right. All right, now this is just a plain piece of cardstock. Nothing fancy, plain old. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, it's smack because you're smacking and dragging. There you go. Look. All right, so let's just show you right here. All right, I already see something. All right, let's add a little bit on that side, just a little. This would probably turn into some space. There's a horizon. Look, there's little stepping stones. There's a sunset or sunrise. Here's some stepping stones that's going back there. There's all kinds of things going on. Some maybe you can see some outer space there. Some and I'd go back in and paint and add things, collage on it. Look, don't you see a whole world there? Really? All right. So now let's do another piece of the cardstock here. Let's add another color. Let's go back with do I want green? Here's teal. I don't want see I've got a lot of shimmer paints in this bucket that I pulled. Where's the other green? I want a green. Hang on. Okay, this is just green. So I'm just going to add a little green. Okay, so that dust spritzer is not going to work. So I'm just going to pour out a couple drops. Ooh, a little much. A little water. And the same piece of cardstock. Let's see what happens. Smack and drag. Let's add a little over on that side. Look. Don't y'all see like whole worlds in there? Paint this background black with some stars and nebulization. That was the other thing. How to do a nebula in space and bucket of stars. We'll have to do that on Christopher's show. So add maybe a little bit more red. You think you just need a little more color somewhere? Just go ahead and dip it in. Okay, now I got plenty on here. So let me get another piece of cardstock to cut down. And again, I know Christopher is silly. He is funny. Okay, so there we go. And drag. That's running. Hang on. Let's not let it run off the desk. Let's put a little stopper right there. So by the time you dip it and drag it, it's already soaked into the paper. Now you want to let it dry before you go in there with ink or whatever, or hit it with your heat tool, So there's a couple different ones. All right, let's do one more with some blue. Let's kind of get some of this brown up though. So let's do a little bit because I got a lot of green in there. Let's do a little bit of teal. Maybe another yellow. Let's do orange. Do I have an orange? Maybe. Do I have an orange? Let's see. I think I'm out of orange. But I mean, I have other inks, but I'm just saying these. Here. Let's see. Let me get up here. All right, here's some orange. Oh, come back here. Okay, so it can be any kind of ink. It's just I recommend ink over paint because it's thinner. Okay, so let's see and you never know what you're going to get. And see, that can be enough right there. Let me get another piece of cardstock and we'll do one more. I'll spray it, get a little bit more water on there. And you can cut these down into artist trading cards, bases. And again, you can put them in your Procreate or whatever, you want. Let's get a little bit more blue. I didn't get much blue on this, mostly green. Let's add a little bit of blue. You can always just keep going back. Adding a little bit more. See? Nice little waterfall there. Or a rock garden, or rock wall. Some trees. Let's turn it over and pick up a little bit more. There we go. All right, one more. Then we're going to stop. Let's add a little bit more orange. And what other color do I have up here? Maybe blue. Oh, let's see. Purple. Let's just add a little bit of purple. Yeah, of course, can't get this one open. Let's pick another one. Oh, here's some lime green. Some neon green. Okay, that's enough. Add a little bit of water. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Smack and drag. A little bit more smack and drag there. And if you let it sit for just a minute, then, you can pick up some more. So, any questions? Well, let's turn it over and just get a little bit on the top. Jurassic Park. All right, so we're going to stop on this. I just wanted to show that real quick. And let me get another couple baby wipes. I have at it. Anybody else I missed coming in? Of course, I did pick inks that are going to be permanent, so my hands are going to be until I get my craft scrubby. All right, so there we go. I hope that helped. Anybody that hadn't seen Smack and Dragon. Tim Holt smacks and drags his, he doesn't call it that, but he drags his, little art cards and stuff through ATCs, drags them through, what do you call it? Ink and his inks. Okay, so let's see if we got any questions. Put it in caps. I'm looking. Yes, Joe. Hi, Joelle. Yeah, because you're smack and drag on, but we just smack and dragon. Or smack a dragon, smack the dragon, smack in dragon. All right, so I think I got most of the ink off my hands that's going to come off until I take fingernail polish remover or a craft scrubby. Okay, so now let me move all my inks off back to my shelf here. Alrighty. And clear a space so we can do some alcohol marker coloring. Let's put this up under here. All right. Any questions? Hi, Kristen. I do know what that is after all. Yeah, you're welcome, Christopher. You did pretty good for never having heard of it. Hi, Devin. For never having heard of it and just following what I was typing. And yeah, you did pretty good on your last stream. All right, so let's see. Let's move that out of the way. Move the baby wipes. Let's get some coloring stuff over here. I pulled skin tones. All right, so we're just going to color today. I did not, like I said, I did not pull a lot. Let me pull a couple. Let's see what we got here. I'll show a couple of the things I've colored either from Mariola Budek or other people. Here's a Mariola. This is one we did. This was with the alcohol markers. And what I like about hers, she has them on cardstock. They come with a plastic strip holding them together like a book that just comes apart. And then I added stickles, pearlescent, the pearl drops. And so anyway, she was done with alcohol markers. What else do I have here? This one was done with the test, this paper, and I'll use whatever paper. This is paper that comes in, cheap color books. We did this one last week. This is with Pan Pastels. We did that one, Pan Pastels and Color Pencil. It's on Instagram. Let me turn the brightness down just a little. So we did that last week. What else? This one, these are out of what's our Serene Nick what's his real name? Let me show you the book. He goes by Nick Filbert, but this is his real name. Hang on. This is out of his Serene book. There's his real name, but on Instagram he's Nick Filbert. And so yeah, this is his book. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, but this is out of that book. Let's see what else is in here. These are just some stuff that I've just got, going recently. Did this guy. This was out of this one was from Christine Karen. So I try to put the names and everything of what book. Christine Karen, this wizard This girl was Christine Karen. Added gold to her. So we got the gold, shimmer gold. And did her. And this one is a Mariola Budak. Did the stenciling in the background. Here's another one that we did stenciling in the background. So you can stencil your background. So you don't have to have a plain background. Her. And then this girl is a Christine Karen as well. Did her all with glitter. The only thing with glitter or metallics is it does not photograph. You have to take a angle picture and capture the light, you know, like that. So you got to do a couple different shots. Here's where I did the mermaid with stenciling mermaid skin to give her scales. Here's another one. Freckles and red hair. Here's where I turned this girl into a leopard. She was not a leopard. I added the leopardage and metallic crown and collar. So there's her. I really like this one. I love the stencil background in her. So there's this one. Oh, thanks, Devin. I don't color as much as I used to, but I still love to color. And then we did this one. I think we did this one. This is the calendar one. This book right here, this calendar, Fragile World, Kirby Rosan's. He's a tattoo artist. And he put out a calendar. And all these images are in his books, which I have all the books. But these were cool because they're 12 by 12. So we did this one a couple weeks ago. And I have actually colored this in the book as well in a different color family. But we did that one. This is another Nick Filbert. So we did her, did metallic. We did her in armor. And this is going to be kind of the steampunky look that we're going to do kind of today. This one, these are just all in my stack. I really like her with the red hair and the freckles. Here's another one with glitter. All of these are on my Instagram. Here's another one in progress with gold. She's in progress. And then this one with gold. You can see the gold. Did you see his new book come out? Which one? Because I think I have it. Is it a compilation? There's this one. I really love this one. Let's see what else I got right here. I got a whole bunch, but I'm not going to pull them all. This one's got gold in it too. Just trying to show some of the different techniques. That's got the stickles, glitter in it. And then this is a giant pinup fairy from the pinup color posters. So she's got some glitter in her too. And she's done with alcohol. You can always tell it's alcohol marker because Alien Worlds comes out later in March. Then it's in my cart. It's in my cart if it comes out later. Okay, well, y'all get the idea here. So let's just move all this off the table. And we'll see what we can do with this girl. All right. Any questions? Any questions before we get started? We will zoom in one more. There we go. I need to get a scratch sheet of paper here for testing colors. Hi, Shaz. All right. I think I've got everything cleaned up and ready to go, except my hands, which this is ink that is not going to, wash off. I'm going to have to scrub it. Again, don't forget, if y'all want any if you want 3 prompts to do some kind of a project, whatever it is, just a sketch, a drawing, ideas, let me know. I'll pull 3 for you. I have a bag. I'm going to keep this bag handy. So I spent about 2 or 3 hours making that bag of stuff. I said, I think that'll be fun. I mean, a lot of people have prompts, and we've done prompts before, and we have the little bag of prompts that were on, we printed out that Jean and somebody else put together. But I just wanted to do like one word prompts. There's no techniques in there like, there's not in there like use watercolor, use ink, spray ink. There's none of that. It's just words. You have to make up you can use whatever, what do you call it, you like. I need to put another piece of paper under here. I'll probably need to show that again. Let me get a bigger piece of cardstock again. Because this is kind of rough. It's got paint on it. It's got different things on it. So if I start coloring with this, especially when I get to the pencil stage, it's going to pick up that texture. So you want to protect your piece from getting bumpy. All right, let's see. Well, Linda, what I'm doing is I'm pulling 3 for whoever wants one. Like, I'll pull 3 for you. And then, here's the thing. I'll pull like Linda. I'm going to pull 3 for you. You can do with what you want with them. Okay. You can make a card. You can do whatever. But if you do post something using them, just hashtag it so we all know what you used as your inspiration. All right. So let's see what we're going to get. Space World. Anything Space World. Let's pull something else. A clown. And that's a blank one. There's a blank one in there. All right, let's see what else we got. And a cowboy. There you go. Space World, clown, and cowboy. Janet wants 3. So I'm not writing these down. So I'm not going to remember what you picked. Okay. So write them down, whether you use them or not, guys. I don't care. Right. Okay. So there you go. Linda Rent, Space World, clown, and cowboy. Janet wants 3. Okay. Let's see what Janet gets. All right. Pond. Peru. And pumpkin. 3 P's, Janet. Okay, so pond, Peru, and pumpkin, Janet. Now I'm going to put these aside. Don't ask me in 5 minutes. What did I pick? I'm not going to know. You'll have to go back and watch the show again. All right, so Janet, pond, Peru, and pumpkin. Okay, who else wanted one? Let's see. Leona. All right, I'm going to set these ones aside until after we're done so that nobody gets these same ones. Okay, so let's see what else we did here. All right, so we got Tree World. Sushi. You're on it, Janet? Okay. And the 1940s. And remember, when I was doing these cards, I was watching Tattoo Age Marathon. So things happened. I mean, I saw things in the show that I would write it down. I didn't overthink it. I just wrote it down, just one after the other. I just had a Sharpie in my hand and stacks of these papers. And I was just writing them down, throw them in the bag, write it down, throw it in the bag. So yeah. All right. There you go. 1940s, Tree World, and sushi. Who else? Anybody else? Anybody else want 3? Shaz wants 3. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Any leaf. And by that, I was thinking in my head, like, it could be an oak leaf, a maple leaf, any kind of leaf. A banner. And I'm trying not to look. I'm just trying to just dig in, right? And I got hundreds in here, at least a couple hundred, I'm sure. And a banjo. Any leaf, a banner, and a banjo. You see now, and you can mind map these out, guys. Make little circles. Make your circles and mind map them out. Do a circle and do banjo. Anything you think of a banjo. Anything. Just mind map it out. Anything that you can think of with a banner. Mind map it out. Anything that can be any kind of leaf. And then look at what you've picked on the outer circle and recombine them. Y'all follow what I'm talking about when I say, y'all smell what I'm stepping in? When I say do a little mind map, y'all get that? And then you can pick from your notes, picks different things, and you'll come up with something. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm telling you, write them down. Even if it's just on a post-it note, you don't have to necessarily use that initial idea, do a couple ideas. But if you write all this stuff down, whatever occurs to you when you're doing this, right? You will never run out of ideas. That's why I have notebooks and notebooks and notebooks full of stuff. I will never. And so when somebody goes, I don't know what to draw, I don't have any ideas. I thought, have you ever mind mapped? Have you ever written anything down? Have you ever made lists, people, place, and thing? Simple lists, and then recombine those lists? Well, no. Have you ever written down any ideas that come to you? Well, no. Well, hey, I can't help you. Okay, so anyway, okay. All right. So did Arlene want one? I see it. Did I miss it? Or who else wanted? Who else wanted 3? Who else wanted 3? Say, just put in a me if you want 3. Say it now, because I'm gonna once I move on, I can still pick them at any time. But I want to get on to this coloring. Anybody else want one right now? Arlene. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Arlene, a lionfish. Rapunzel and a butterfly. Lionfish, Rapunzel, butterfly. Again, what I'm telling you guys, let me get another piece of paper here. Hang on. Let's see. Let me get a scratch paper under here that's already. There we go. So, did I already drop them back in there? I think I did. Okay, so here we go. So what I mean by you take a piece of paper, do 3 circles. This is just a simplified version. Okay? You'll do it? Okay, hang on. All right, so butterfly, Rapunzel, and what was the other one? Oh, it wasn't a moth. What was the other one? See, a lionfish. So everything that you can think of. First off, you're going to think of a lion. You're probably going to think of yellow and orange. You're going to think of probably a deep sea fish, or you might think of aquarium. I'm just writing the first things that come to my mind. Rapunzel, of course, you're going to have hair, a tower, probably someone that wants to rescue her. Okay. Then the tower might be really, really tall. It might be made like a castle with stone. See, you can continue on, right? You could have the hair be blonde. You could have the hair be red. You could have the hair be, maybe she has braided, what do you call it when you don't wash your hair? Yeah, those braids. What is those braids? Those braids. You can have that kind of hair. Butterfly could be a monarch. And then here we go with the monarch has got the orange in it, right? So now you're already tying in this monarch with the orange lionfish. You see how it all works? Okay, so then you just pick and choose and make a story up, and then do a card, a drawing, a painting, a sketch, a doodle. It could be a doodle. It could be anything. The idea, guys, and keep them and collect them so that in a notebook or whatever, and then you will never run out of ideas. Even if you don't do this today, if you have it in a notebook, you can go back and go, I don't know what to do. Flip, thousands of pages. You'll have something. Okay. Hi, John. Thank you so much for the super chat. So if y'all don't know, I always shout out John when he comes in. He has the YouTube channel, The Quest of Oak Island. Whether or not they ever find treasure or not, I love the history that they cover in Oak Island up in Nova Scotia. I love it. And John has a YouTube channel and a Facebook channel, a Facebook group that has 70,000 followers in it for his Oak Island. So follow John on YouTube and on Facebook. And thank you for the super chat, John. All right, let me see who else. All right, so that was Arlene. So let's see who else wanted one. Devin. Okay, Devin. Now remember, y'all write yours down because I'm not going to remember them. Devin, a crocodile. I'm just kind of trying to dig down here. There's so many. A camel. And a box. A crocodile, a camel, and a box. Devin. All right, who else said a me? Julie Topaz. Okay, and I'm going to put all these back in at the end of the day. So, Julie, a car, Ice World, and a gate. And again, if y'all don't like them, don't do it. You can replace it with something else if you only want to use 2 of them. Or if I say Ice World and something totally comes to you without the others, then do that. Just put in your prompts. I use the Ice World prompt. You don't have to use whatever. Don't let it intimidate you or hinder you from writing things down. All right, Joelle. Okay, Joelle. Let's see what we got. Sand, Saison, and Bubbles. There you go. Sand, Saison, and Bubbles. I did put a whole bunch of artists in here, too. Okay, let's see. Who else? Missy. Oh, y'all are enjoying this, aren't y'all? I hope some of y'all are actually going to do it. Pipe. Any occupation. And I did put a lot of individual occupations in here as well. But I did a lot of Annies as well. So you can pick. Pipe, any occupation, and Andrew Wyatt. I hear you out there, Malibu. Hang on. Let me let you in. All right, come on. You can come in. I'm not doing pan pastels today. Okay, so let's see. Missy, did I miss anybody that wants to do it? Am I good? Dreads. Yeah, dreads. That's what I was trying to think of. The braids, the dreads. So wouldn't it be cool to have Rapunzel with dreads? Think of all the things you could interweave in those dreads. It could be a whole story in that. Oh, I'm sorry. I think, okay. Okay, I picked 3 for Joelle. Who else? Annette. Okay, here we go. And right here, look. We have cats. Well, we have a cat. All right. Let's see. Annette. Okay, we got phone. Blank. I did pick up. Sometimes I throw them in there. Phone. Surratt. The guy that did the dots. Oh, baby. And an armadillo. A dotted phone in the shape of an armadillo. See? Because he did all the dots, painted with dots. Baby, I see you. And just a purring. You're going to have to move this so I can color. All right, let's see. Anybody else? I'm looking to see if I missed anybody. Did I miss anybody? Say me real quick. Because we got to get crack-a-lackin' and we're not going to get far on this. All right. Where'd all my markers go? You're laying on them. You're laying on my markers. Cloud wants 3. Do you want me to pick you 3? Just a purring. All right, let's get up under your body and find all the markers. There we go. All right, thank you for getting up and letting me get the markers. All right, so here we go. Okay, you can lay on that piece of paper. All right, well, let me see if I can move. Hang on, let's move the camera down a little. Scoot over. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, I got some yellow on there. I don't know where that came from. Okay, another marker. Okay, so we're going to start with their skin. I don't know what color. I love doing red hair, but we do red hair all the time. Anybody have a preference for it? Well, I'll ask y'all what, and I can get out some gray. Go ahead and start with some grays. Let's see. Let's see. Let's start out with some gray. Let's start out with some cool gray, light cool gray. And I got all different. This is a Milo. I have the Copic. I have the Hobby Lobby brand, and I have the Ohuhu. The Hobby Lobby brand is Master's Touch. I got tons of different ones. So the only thing that if I would recommend if you're going to do any kind of alcohol markers is I would get a set of Chow Copics, and this is 2 sets here. Get some Chow Copics for the skin. The skin, if you want it to blend well, I really recommend getting Copics. And the Chows just come in sets, and they're cheaper than the Sketch. So, purple hair with the steampunk girl. Okay, we could probably do that. All right, so let's see this gray here. All right, so I'm going to put I'm just going to test out this cool gray here. Just, there are going to be all kinds of gears and things. So let me just do a couple here just to get it started. Purple hair it is. Green hair. Oh, green hair. Voice from the Peanut Gallery. Wait, what do y'all want? Purple or green? Y'all got one wants one, wants the other. Y'all, let's get the who wants the baby. Come on, I'm gonna have to move you. You're gonna be banging into my markers here. All right, let's see. And this is just the initial layer. Again, I do add color pencil. I use Prismacolor for the most part, although I do have every kind of set pretty much that you could think of. But I always go back to Prismacolor. Green with purple highlights? I don't know. That looks so Mardi Gras. That's going to look too Mardi Gras, Rachel. Let's have it one or the other. Green or purple? We'll see how far we get with the cat. She might have to go. She might have to go. I'm not doing any shading yet. I'm just doing a base. Purple, green hair Irish. Well, yeah, because it is coming up on St. Patty's Day. Maybe we should do green. Shaz is still going purple. But maybe we should do green in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Can y'all deal? Can y'all deal? And then she's got these leather strap things holding all her accoutrements on there. So let's see. Let's get a couple more spots of gray. She's got her goggles. Do I want those to be brass? Okay, let's see. Let's get a... Just get a base down here. I'm not doing any shading or blending yet. Just kind of picking things out. Use your Black Widows or your Polychromos. Oh, yeah, no. I'm gonna use my Prismacolors today. What I do, the other pencils that I don't use a lot, it's more like, let's do a test. Let's test this with that. I don't really want to do a test today. Sorry, Shaz. Sorry, Shaz. I just think, yeah, we should do green hair for St. Patrick's Day, right? Maybe. Although she'd probably be a redhead with freckles or something, or dark black hair. But we'll do green. We'll do green. Just getting this based in here. We have done purple hair kind of recently. I don't think we've done it. We've done teal hair, but I don't think we've done a green. I don't think we've done green hair lately. Or I'm sure we have at some point. or I've done it on a page where I posted it. If I want bronze, well, let's see. I don't know. Do I want bronze? Do I want what color? Where's Frank? Frank, what color goggles should these be? He's not. I'm sure he's not here now. But Frank does his comic as Captain Goggles. Captain Goggles. You try. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put a base coat of skin tone down. This one I think is the one that I need to refill. Yeah, this one needs to go over here on my refill. Let's see. A couple of these need refills. Where's my refill? That one's a yellow. I think this is yellow. Yeah, I need my skin tone. Oh, here we go. I might have to refill. I go through the skin tones. Let's see. Oops, I'm with the brush side. Let's test this one too. Either one of these will work fine. All right. All right, leather strap on her hand. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Good eye, good spot. We'll see how far we get. I will try to finish it up at least by St. Patrick's Day. I'd still want to do something Barbie in green. I don't know what, like a scene. I don't know what kind of scene Barbie needs to make. I'm not getting Barbie drunk. She will not be drinking. But I'll have to think about it. Make the goggles purple for Shaz. Well, really, the lenses you see on these kind of steampunk goggles are usually green. They're usually like an emerald green. I'll have her hair be kind of light green with dark shading, which I guess I should pull. Let's see here. Let's see what color. Let's see what color it is. That's a good shadow. Let's see what color base green, though. That's real true green. See, you can't tell. See, look, that looks like a lime, almost like a lime green. Look at it. It's like a grass green in person. So I got to do a little testing here. Let's see. That's a good one. That's a good base. I like that. As far as her hair, like a nice bright green with maybe some of the emerald color, this color. And then maybe have the goggles have this, I don't know, that olive green. I'm going to set the olive green aside. Let's see. All right, baby, let's go ahead and get down. Let's go ahead and get down. I can't even reach my markers. All right, let's go ahead and put a base coat of this light green on. Which one was it? There we go. Let's do a little bit in her hair. Dee Dee, you just made good joke when you said good okay. And if she was looking at us, I'd give her green eyes. I would give her green eyes too. With this color hair though, I'm almost thinking I don't know if I want the bright green. I might want the olive green. I think I do want the olive green. And save the bright green. Let's put the bright green in the goggles. What are you into? Leave Barbie. Leave Barbie alone. No. Here, let's go on out. Go on out. You'll be taking Barbie with you. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to shade everything. Oh, sorry. I'm going to shade everything. I just want to get it based in here. Yeah, I'm going to go with this olive green color. So let's just do a little test here. Yeah, that's good. That's The trick I have found, and I am no Copic or alcohol marker expert, but is to keep a wet edge. And if it dries, you need to go wet it again and blend. That's the trick to alcohol markers, is keeping a wet edge. Did I say hi to you, Raj? All right, so let's get this based in. That's the goggles there. So we'll do this for St. Patrick's Day, which is 4 days from now. I'll post it on Instagram on St. Patrick's Day. If you have any questions, put them in caps. Can y'all see? Do I need to zoom in? The problem with zooming in is I have to keep remembering to move things around because, I go off screen if I don't. I don't see anything in caps, so I guess we have no questions. Hi, sister. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. That's looking pretty good. Tori, you're in Ireland, right? Are you on Isle of Man? Am I correct? I've mailed you enough stuff I should remember, but it's been a while. I've been reading all those Sister Fidelma books that are all in Ireland in the 6th century. I could do some kind of background, stencil background too. Dublin, Ireland. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As in the more you layer, the darker it'll get. So you just keep layering it to get it darker, or add a darker color. But I'm only using 2 colors, so there's hundreds of colors of Copics and alcohol marker colors. There's a little bit of let's see, Miss Danny, hello. I said hi. Did I say hi to you, B? And Rashish, I said hi to Raj. You had a hair color mishap? All right, let's keep going here. Get her hair blocked in. I'll go back and do more shading and highlighting and stuff like that, but at least get some color on the page. Janet, did you decide you're going to draw today? don't forget, guys, y'all are running out of time to get your scavenger hunt into Janet. If you participated in it and want to be in the drawing she's going to have, you have to get it to her by April 1st. Just trying to stay in frame here. I might draw. Oh, you're gonna do Pictionary? Okay, Janet. Everybody loves when Janet does Pictionary. It's always a hoot nanny. And I always trim these off and mount it on black paper so I don't have to care about the edges so much. All right. I don't see any hair anywhere else. That right there is the top of the top of the goggles. All right, let's keep these two to the side, along with the green that I put in which I could use a darker green too, like a dark emerald green. Maybe this one. This one is not a brush marker, but I'll blend. Let's put a little of this emerald green. We'll put some streaks in it too, so it looks like there's light. Oops, sorry, guys. See, that's the thing about being zoomed in. Okay. Let's see. I think I need some nice. It's a little yellow. I need some more. This is going to be her skin color, I think. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get her started here. This nib is getting a little squishy. All right, so I'm just going to start by putting a whole coat of this color on her whole face. And then we'll go back in and do blending. I got to refill this, so it's really dry. Hang on, let me refill. While I check chat. Hi, Nettie. And Nettie, thank you for the super chat. I missed. I did text Nettie and tell her thank you. I missed her super chat last week. Thank you so much, Nettie. I'm just refilling this with a refill. And I put it on both sides. So I'm going to do the lid for that. Who else am I missing? Let's let that soak in. All right. I just want a light skin tone as to start with. And we'll go back and do blending and shading, which I'll re-wet. I'll re-wet the skin when I go to blend. But I just want to get something down. Give her some green eyebrows too. Although when people dye their hair, they usually don't dye their eyebrows, but We're going to give her green eye. Just like if I could see her eyes, I would give her green eyes. I don't know if I filled it up enough. I think it's this brush, actually. Let me see. This one. Let's see how this one's doing. This one's better. Yeah, I think it's that brush is old. But now I need to fill this one up. Hang on. Maybe she's natural green. Okay, Joe. Hope your pup's okay. I'm refilling this one now, too. All right, let's see here. I just want to get some color down. Denise got her new glasses finally. I'll show them to you. So cute. All right. I don't know what color outfit she's got. This is a little bit of her arm right here, too. And again, I trim all the edges off. This is, what's it called? A4? What is it, guys? It's a little bigger than 8.5 by 11 in Europe, standard size. It is 11. It's like 11 3/4. No, a little over 11.5. Maybe 11 3/4 by 8.5. A little less than 8.5. What is that? A what? In the rest of the world. So I cut it down to 8.5 by 11 and I mounted on black cardstock. So I'm going to take a quick little break here. We still have an hour or so. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I saw this on Instagram. Look, Iris Lapel. What the doll? Look at that. This is not Denise with her new glasses. It's A4, Terry. Thank you. I saw this on Instagram. I love that. Yeah, Denise got it. Let me find her new glasses. Oh, did I take it? Did I put it? Oh, here it is. So she got her new glasses. She's so fun. And I'm going to show y'all these because I came across some of the old pictures. Now, I've shown y'all some of these before. I actually have the photos too. Let me see. I came across them when I was cleaning out. We got some new mattresses, and I had a big bin underneath. I had a big giant bin of old photos, including when we modeled. Me, Denise, and Annie. And so let me see if I have, here it is, this one. This one is Denise. She would have been this would have been 1990 or so. Look. There she is there. We did advertising modeling for the newspaper ads. I did show some to Janet too. Here's the three of us. This is 1990, and I do have one of. Where's the one I have of Hubster? I think I just have this one because this one I have downstairs, but I'll show you. So here's the three of us um, for the newspaper ads. So there's Denise, Annie, and me for the newspaper ad in about 1990. I know, right? The baggy jeans and everything. And then this one, here's Hubster and I. This one's on my phone. There's me and Hubster. I have this photograph downstairs in a frame. So there's me and Hubster in about 1990. Let's see. I got another one here. I think this one's on my phone. Here's this one was from the modeling. This one's me in the modeling. Do I have another one? Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. This is with some other girls, Annie, Denise, and some other girls. Look at their hair. Look at all the big hair. Oh, let's see what else. I think they're pretty much a lot of the same. And but anyway, but I love the one of me and Hubster. And then this was when Denise was she was under, this was not like this was like 1974. There's me and Denise like in 1974. In my hippie days. So yeah, this was Denise found this picture. I don't think I have the original of this one. I think Denise has the original of this one. But there's me and Denise in 1974. And then of course here's Boo. There's Boo now. That's my college girl. There she is. And yeah, I don't know if I have a recent one of Logan and Cameron right here. I was trying to see. I've got almost 5,000 pictures on my phone. So nothing's really just like right there. There's me and Denise. There's me and Denise now. We did this. This is what I posted, I think, on Instagram. She's so cute. Oh. And there's me, Hubster, and Denise. Anyway, oh, this one's good. So yeah, but these I found in the bin under the bed. I had a big bin of old photos, and that was in there. So yeah. All right, Shaz. I have two daughters, Annie and Denise. Denise, she's the one that comes here. She's the mom of Cameron, and Samantha, who I call Boo because she's tiny. She's just a little Boo, and they're 20 and 23. And then Annie is out in LA, and she has, she and her husband, they have one son, Logan, the one that's the rock star. He plays the guitar, he does wrestling. Yeah. And I can show you just briefly because, they'll demonetize any music. Let me see here. Let me go to my library. Let's see, albums. I got to see if I can find the videos. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can show this real quick. Let's see. All right, it's going to be quick because, and he wanted to buzz cut his hair because he does wrestling as well as plays with the School of Rock out in LA. So. Okay, that's all I can show you because of the music. The music, Here, I can put it on mute. There we go. So there he is right there. So he's almost like going to be 6 foot tall. And then this is the rest of the band. And let's see. And yeah, he does wrestling. He got a gold and a silver last wrestling. It's his bragging day. And Logan's 13. So yeah, he does wrestling and what do you call it? Guitar playing. I have some other ones, but let's see here. Category. Oh, here we go. Videos. Hang on. Of course, you know, some of the best. Here's some of my best videos.
See the birds?
I think he chitters. Oh, he didn't chitter in that one. I don't remember which one that they chitter in. You know how they do. I don't remember which one it was.
You see the birds?
Another one.
See the birds?
Usually they'll chitter when I say that, but there he goes. See? I love the chittering. I love the chittering. Oh, sorry, guys. Now I'm all into the moments. Okay, here we go. That's all I can play because they'll demonetize the video. So anyway, all right, back to the coloring. All right, guys. So let's see. What color of dress? Do I want her to have emerald green dress like the emerald of this? Or because purple, I'd like to have purple, but it's going to look too Mardi Gras. So let's maybe do the green. Let's see. That's the green. Someone texting me. Or somebody texting. So we have group text. Oh, maybe it's Denise. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, I don't know. All right, let's see here. So this one, that was the base. Okay, let's go ahead and give her a green. Let's go ahead and give her an emerald green dress. Like the color, we'll give her the colors that are in the goggles. So yeah, there's my family. There's my family people. Hi, Amy. Hi, Scott, Circleworks Art Labs. And usually want to demonetize a live performance, only the original recording. I think they did demonetize when he played the he did a ZZ Top not those, but a little bit longer one. And thank you, Scott, by the way, for stopping in. They demonetize that video. They don't demonetize your channel, not unless you're just doing it like all the time. They just go, sorry. And if y'all don't follow Scott Circleworks, he is a comic book artist. Y'all have seen, I've shown his, I bought all his covers, all his covers from the last campaign he did for Young and the Dead. He's an awesome comic book artist. So y'all need to follow him. Let me go click on him again. Where'd he go? There he is. Y'all go follow Circleworks Art Labs, and he's a hoot. He's a hoot. He does all kinds of. He's got all kinds of KDP books on Amazon. How to do comics. If any of y'all have any kids or anybody that want to learn how to do comics, then y'all need to follow Scott and go watch his videos, his classes. He has tons of videos on YouTube, and he has KDP books on Amazon for that you can practice your comics in. That's one thing I don't do, guys. I don't do comics. I don't do sequential art because I just can't do the same thing over and over. But if you have people that like to do, in your family that like to do comics and want to start it, then Scott is a person to go to. Just saying. If y'all have anybody in you that wants to do, yeah, it was just one, Scott. It was just one time that they did that to me. Just once. And maybe I just showed it too long and it sounded too good because they had the whole band. It was pretty good, you know, but I try not to just show them too long. I'll let you know if this one makes it through. We might 10 seconds of sound. Let's see. Hi, Dar. Dar, I showed your happy mail this morning. Thank you so much for the extras. I love the little chickens. Yeah, so y'all seriously, you need to follow. And they do the art casters. I follow all the guys that do the art casters. Okay, there's the base of our dress. Now let's do a little shade. Let's throw a little shade. Here comes the cat again. I didn't close the door all the way. I'm going to do a little bit of shade, and we'll do some more on our skin. We still got about 45 minutes. Like I said, I'll finish this up before March 17th. So that we can, we'll have it up for St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Who else am I missing? If I missed anybody else, I'm not trying to. I do go scrub through my chat after the fact, either that day or the next day. I do scrub through the chat to see who I missed. And here comes the cat. Baby, you're in my way. Look, how am I supposed to work? I have to move. Hi, Flo. Let's see, who else am I missing? I loved it, Dar. Thank you so much. Let's see, Jane. Hello, Jane. Who else am I missing? Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. But Malibu, you're going to have to move, baby. I have no space. I know you are cute and you are purring, but I have no room. Can you move? Can you move right over here? Here, let's just slide. Let's just slide over here. Can you sit over? Let go. Sit over. Sit right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, what was my other marker I was using now? Was it this one? Can y'all hear her purring? I know, you're the sweetest one. I did put a little 8-second video up on my shorts and Catterday, her snoring. I have a snoring video. And don't forget, guys, I did post my 3 books for the week in the community tab, which you can't see on devices. You have to go, I think you have to go on the computer. I don't know if you can, no, I don't think you can do it on the phone either. The community tab. Maybe stop bumping my paper. My 3 books for the week that I try to post every week. There's a start. All right, let's do a little bit more on her face. Let me move my greens over here to the side. Does anybody else want me to pick them 3 prompts? Anybody want 3 prompts? I'm sorry. I worked hours on this while I was watching Tattoo Age for 2 hours. All right, let's see. Let's get back into some skin tones here. Let's see. I want this one. Where's the one I had a minute ago that I just refilled? I don't think that was it. Is this it? Do I have to refill another one? Because I don't remember which one. There we go. This one, and let's see. Nope, that one needs to go over there. Let's see. Nope. See, you can't tell the colors on some of them. Copic's the best to tell the colors, but some you really cannot tell. It's too yellow. I want one shade. Where's my easy? Oh, here it is. I think this is it. There we go. Icy would like prompts. Okay. So if you weren't here earlier, I made a bag of prompts. I'm picking 3. If you can't think of something to draw or create, oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. Okay. I'm not putting the same ones back in that we picked earlier. I'll put these back in after the show so we don't pick the same ones. Okay. Although there's the lionfish. I did pick that already. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, Icy. Here you go, Icy. Emerald. And that could be emerald green. It could be an emerald jewel. A symbol. Any symbol. And what's the last one? Sea cliff. There you go. Emerald, sea cliff, and a symbol. It's all like Ireland today. Baby, you can't lay on my bucket. A bag. Oh my gosh. So there you go, Icy. A symbol, emerald, and a sea cliff. I'll put those to the side. Anybody else want 3 prompts? I spent I think I spent 3 hours all total. 3 hours because I had all these little squares of paper. Oh my gosh. I'm taking I don't know what to draw matter in hand. You should. I talked earlier about keeping a Society of Idea Collector notebook. Oh my gosh, let's back out one. Let's back out 2. Let's brighten it up. She's flashing out my screen there. Oh my gosh. Baby, you're gonna have to shove over now. Shove over. There we go. All right. All right, let's start doing a little shading. Oh, I was going to do her eyebrows, wasn't I? Let's see. Let's make sure I get the right greens. These greens. The hair color greens. Come on, there we go. I know I'm far away now because of the cat. I'll zoom back in. I know, right? Hi, Pixie Cora. All right. Now I have a nice tan now, but I think you can still see the picture good. All right, let's start. So yeah, did y'all go follow Christopher earlier and Scott? Need to follow those guys. Are awesome artists. Both of them. I'm planning on being on Christopher's stream on Wednesday afternoon at 2. I didn't ask him, Christopher, are you he's probably still not here. If he has StreamYard, I don't know how, because that's what I use. I use StreamYard. I don't use OBS. So hopefully we can work out being on stream together. Oh, Dar, sometimes I have patience with the cat. Sometimes I don't. Depends on what I'm doing. See, when I'm doing something like pan pastels, of course, when I'm doing my portrait commissions or anything like that, they're locked out. They don't get to come in at all because y'all have seen what happened once before when I let her in. I let her in while I was doing pan pastels and got in her fur and was like there for like a month. A month of pan pastels in her fur. You just got to keep layering to get it darker. And you want to take your time on skin. And I'll put shadows. And of course, y'all know I go back in, I detail it out with color pencil, which we probably won't get to today. Time change messed you up, Pixie Cora? Yes, exactly, Kristen. Well, here's the thing. Have y'all thought about like if you have a cat that likes to hang out with you while you are streaming or making a video, either one, they see nobody else. They see nobody else in the room. They think you are talking to them. She thinks I'm talking to her for 3 hours. Don't you, Malibu? I'm just talking to you for 3 hours. And so when I say, get out, go on out, get out, you're in my way or whatever. And then I'm still talking. It's like, you're still talking to me. I'm out here. I'm on the other side of this door and you're still talking to me. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. So they think you're talking to them because there's nobody else in the room with you. Probably just a little big of it. Cats need to go. So if y'all missed any of the pieces that I showed earlier that I've colored from Mariola Budek and some of the others, I do post everything on I do post my finished pieces on IG. So all right, let's get a little bit more. Let's put another layer of the all right, she's moved over to the side. I think I can zoom in one more. I want to do her armor or the metal like I did the armor on the other girl. Here, let me show. Let me see. Let me pull that one back out. Hang on. Like on this girl. On this one. See how we did the skull and the armor and the wings. So kind of like this as far as the metal goes. And I use a Posca to highlight that. What? You're pulling my markers away now, baby? No, I need that one. All right, so I'm just going to do a little shading. And see if you shade around, look, see around each one of those little, there's a cat hair on my marker. Each one of those little tiny rivets or whatever they are, it'll look more like it's got a shadow under each one. So hope y'all are enjoying today's stream. Janet comes on it at 1. I think she wants to do Pictionary. We get a little carried away sometimes in Pictionary, but we have a lot of laughs. And then I think I want to do her collar, the lace, maybe with a, do I want a purple or a blue shadow? Just building it up. PG-13, yeah. Yeah, Janet. Maybe you're casting a shadow on my page. You're just sitting there looking out the window. Why don't you go jump in the window and sit in the window instead of sitting here looking out the window from here? You'd be able to see much more if you did that. Just building it up a little at a time. I'm going to get a darker brown too in here, but I want to make sure it stays leather looking, you know. I can't see, babe. You're putting a shadow on that. I literally cannot see. But thanks for humoring me while I showed the family again. Hopefully, we can get Denise down here and do another art journaling session. So it's just slowly. All right, sip of lemon water here. All right, let's keep building up here. I need a. I always think I'm going to pull my colors before I start, but then I don't. I need a little bit more on the pink side. Did I pull a pink? Oh, I did pull a pink. I need a little bit of pink in her cheeks here to blend out. Little lips. I think I'll do the rest of the skin and pencil. Pencils. So see, I need to do all the shading here, and of course all the metallic, and then the skull. Probably need a nice cream color for the start of that, or maybe a yellow in there. Is that too? No, it needs to be more bone color. A bone color. Maybe with a little bit. I think I'll put the shadow. I'll use a little blue. Let's see. I'll use a little blue shadow. This one's almost done. I need a refill of that one. My B95. I go through that a lot. Let's see. I got another one. There's a little bit left in here. I'm going to do a little. And I could do the rest with pencil. But I think I'll do a little blue shadow on the skull and in her lace collar. Come a blue gray. Same thing for her collar. Do you have any questions or anything? Anything y'all want to see or do before we leave? Do y'all want to read out the inspiration book today or wait till Wednesday? I am trying to work on a painting from the collage that we did last week. So there we got to start. I need to get another bead thing. Let's see. So Mr. Smack and Dragon, we showed that. Where's last week's? This is the one we did last week. Oh, I got to back out. This is the collage we did last week. Double page spread. This is the whole, I want to fill 2 of these books this year. Well, I want to fill 2 of these books this year. There's another one we've done. The Mushroom World. And what else did we do in this one? This one here. And then I think the Ode to Frida. The Ode to Frida and my, oh no, there's the Ode to Frida one. And then I don't know where my astronaut one, I think that's in the other one. They're both the exact same books. They're just 2 different books I got going. This one. So I'm going to try to get back to, which I haven't done it for some years, paintings, using these as references. I thought I had one more in here. Using these as my sketch. These are the sketch to do paintings. So we'll see. But these are the 2 books I'm collaging this year. Smack and Dragons. Let's see what else we've done. What else did we do today? I guess we could read out of our book. Oh, yeah, we did prompts. Anybody else want 3 prompts before I stop the stream here in a few minutes? Oh, thanks, Devin. They're posted. The finished collages are on Instagram. They are on Instagram. This is really flashed out. Sorry, guys. It's really the cat and the white envelopes, and that's a little better. It's a little truer to color. Aw, thanks, Nettie. That's nice. So, and Janet sent us another man card. You know, I got my man cards for when we talk too much about Frank. Frank was here earlier. Frank sent these 2 in. Marsh sent these 2 in. A Ken doll and my favorite, Sean Connery. And Janet, oh, and I had these 2. And Janet, oh, there's another one of Frank's. And then Janet sent this one. Man card. Hey, y'all, watch this. So we start talking too much lace and Barbies and stuff. And the guys are here, which is always usually Raul, Fernando, Christopher, the other 2 Christophers. One of the guys is always here. So we'll just go, bam. And if that doesn't work, then I always pull out my Mando and say, don't email me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they are, Tori. All right. So let's see. No one else wants, you will, Terry, Brett? You want 3? Okay. All right, Terry, here you go. Again, guys, just write them down. And when you don't have anything, can't think of anything to do, then go pull them. Make a mind map and do these. Okay. All right. So let's see. Western. Grasshopper. And Wizard of Oz. See, the Wizard of Oz, Western. Already. Can't y'all imagine? Imagine the Wizard of Oz, Western. And instead of the Tin Man, you got a grasshopper. Or instead of poppies, you got grasshoppers. See, it all comes together. It all comes together, people. All right, let's see. Do I want to do a couple more minutes on here, and then I'll read out of our inspiration book. But anyway, yeah, I'll go. Hubster's home with a head cold. Um, Last week I had the pollen. Could have been a head cold, pollen, either one. But all right, that's a good start. I'll work on it, and again, I'll make sure I finish it up before uh, St. Patrick's Day is on. Let's see, what day is the 17th? Is that Thursday? Let me look. 17th, Friday. Friday. Grasshopper, cowboy boots. See, Rachel, you have that imagination. Tori, okay, let's see. Tori wants some. Okay, hang on. All right. Mix them up here. Trust me, they're mixed up. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Okay, let's see what we got, Tori. Was it? Wait. Yeah, Tori. Okay. A squid. Any musical instrument. And party hat. No, we already did party hat, I think. That was already pulled. Let's pull something else. And an apple. Any musical instrument, a squid, and an apple. Okay. Oh, thanks, Dar. Thank you again, Dar, for my awesome my awesome treats that you sent along with your gorgeous girl stamps and the other ones too. So if y'all don't know about the stamp image, I say stamp swap, but then people think we're swapping stamps or postage stamps, but it's the stamped images, right? The stamped images of stamps. I'm going to use my hand carved stamps, like these right here. I got an envelope here. And you're going to send it a self-addressed stamped envelope. All the instructions are in the community tab, about 3 down. I did try to pin it, Apicola. I did try to pin the instructions, but it won't. Those 3 dots does not have a pin in it. The 3 dots like it normally does on a comment. When you have a comments in your YouTube channel, you click on the 3 dots and there's a pin comment. There's not a pin in the community tab. So I can't pin it, but it's just 3 down. It's like 2. Yeah, it's the 3rd one down because I've had 2 lists of books or 2 pictures of books on the first 2. So just go down and you'll see the instructions for the stamped image swap. And so mine are going to be, and again, I'm going to restamp them. I just did these quickly as samples, and you want to add color somehow to them. So these are some of my hand carved stamps, and everybody will get some of these of one or other. There's my Hieronymus Bosch, some more of my little lizard guy there. There's a wasp, some more wasps in yellow. This is not one of my hand carved, and that's not one of my hand carved. Those are just more samples. There's my hand carved rabbit, my Society of Idea Collector logo, another gargoyle. So these are all hand carved, but you can just use stamps that you have bought, like Janet, I showed this morning, and Artie Dar, the gorgeous girls. Whatever you have. If you don't have any stamps, use some leaves out of your yard. And hand carved owls. What else is in here? A frog. So this one is Lisa Scott, who, if y'all remember, our Lisa Scott, she's passed away a few years ago, but this was her first hand carved stamp she ever did, and she's carved me a moon pie. Let's see. So yeah, I just got a few different. There's a pea pod. So anyway, I'm going to be sending to anybody that participates. I'll be sending some of these. All right, and I will pay the return postage for international. because you can't send me a self-addressed stamped envelope for me to mail back with international postage on it. It has to be US postage for me to mail it. So I will send the I will pay the postage to send back international. Okay. Well, Leona, that's okay. I mean, it is. One of the other girls didn't put any on theirs either. It's I'm showing them. I'm showing them all on here. So every week, or every like I'll go to the post office again tomorrow. So any that come in for I'll show on Wednesday. So I'm showing them all. All right, let me just take a minute to read some of our A Thousand Ways to Creativity, and we'll head out. I'm going to go make some soup, and before Janet plays Pictionary on her channel at 1. And yeah, so everybody make sure if you're new or you've seen somebody new and you want to find some new artists, then go follow the people that either pop in, like John from Oak Island. Follow each other. It doesn't cost anything to follow each other, and give support to other fellow creatives, whatever their creative endeavors are. So yeah, Raul likes Pictionary. Raul, you're good at that Pictionary. Raul's good at Pictionary over at Janet's. All right. So when I read out of the 1001 Ways of Creativity, this is just Rachel. Rachel got us this book to replace the one that we finished that took us 3 or 4 years. This one we've been in for probably, I don't know, a couple, maybe a year or two. I just read a couple pages every day, every show. And here's the contents. You can read it right now. We're up to working creatively. We just finished up the creative heart. The ISBN for this is 978-178-212-2838 if you like the book. And it's just little quotes on creativity. So when I'm reading them, if something occurs to you, write it down. I always keep some Post-it notes handy. And write down what inspired you, what struck you, what made you think of something. And it doesn't even have to be anything to do with the quote. It could just be something that you got inspired from and you thought something totally different, but you need to write it down. If you don't write it down, you will lose it. I can guarantee you. And it's always people that say, I don't have an imagination. I can't think of anything to draw. I can't think of this, that. I have no imagination. Well, did you write anything down? No. I always say I can't help you. You got to keep some kind of notes in a comp book, a sketchbook, a 3-ring binder, or like this is my current one. This is one I've only been working on since January, and I've already got, lots of stuff going on in here. And you got to keep something. You got to keep some kind of place to keep your notes and your ideas. Okay, I will quit fussing at you now. Taking off the mom hat. To create like a god, you must first work like a slave. I always say 99% of inspiration is in your butt. You sit down and you start doing it. Often you will have to fit creative work around your day job. That's not a problem, as long as you treat turning up late to either job as an equally serious matter. If an idea is too fragile to survive being bounced around, then it wasn't a very good idea. When it is working, you completely go into another place. You're tapping into things that are totally universal, completely beyond your ego and your own self. That's what it's all about. And that was a Keith Haring quote. Not all of them have an attribution to them. Some do. And sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. And again, I may or may not agree with all of these quotes, but, get some inspiration. A calm mind usually achieves more than one that is full of wild and unfocused ideas. And when you write things down, I'm just a stickler for that. When you write it down, it gets it out of your head. So your mind is free to think of other things. If you want to try to, if you're concentrating on keeping an idea in your head, say, I'm going to work it out in my head, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to work it out, and you never write it down, it'll go away. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know if Scott's still here. If Scott's still here, I'm going to shout out some books he recommended if he's here. Scott, are you still here? I mean, everybody comes and goes, so I get it. But he recommended some books some time ago that I bought, and I was going to shout them out. Okay, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence. Then it is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Oh, there he is. All right, hang on. I'm gonna go grab him. I think because I saw him this morning and I thought of him. Hang on. And I don't know if he recommended each and every one of these, but when he recommended 2 or 3 of them, I found the other 1 or 2. So he recommended these Imagineering books from Disney. They are awesome, Scott. I've read them, love them. There's the Imagineering workout book that has exercises that go with the Imagineering way. And these are not new. This one is from first edition this is from 2003. But even pre social media, everything in these books is so imaginative. Then there's the Imagineering process. Look at all those post-it notes. And then here's the Imagineering pyramid. And let's see, I don't know which one came first. Let's see what the dates are. But these are awesome, guys. They're written by, people that have worked for Disney. Let's see, this one's 2016. This one is, and now that I pulled them out, I'm going to pull them out again and do some more annotating. 2018. So, but I would recommend if you can find these, get these first before you get these. These get a little bit more in depth. These are very easy to understand and give you great ideas. But it's all about writing things down to start with. You got to write it down. But anyway, those are some of the recommended books by Scott. So you need to go follow him. You just never know what you're going to find over on his channel, right, Scott? All right, let me read a couple more quotes and then we're going to go. Thrift book. Yeah. Make it quick before everybody else does, Rachel. I'm finding a lot of my Sister Fidelma books. I've only got 5 books short of there's 33 books in the series, and I'm 5 short of getting all the Sister Fidelma books. I'm into book 21. Okay, so here we go. Nobody ever got to work wonders without serving a long apprenticeship, working their tail off first. I'll read these 2 and that'll be it. We all know the experience of just needing to get the job done. At such times, creative approaches can seem like a luxury we can ill afford. But in actual fact, the imaginative path often takes us where we need to go more quickly than the obvious path. The world is constantly changing. A workspace with a window will provide an infinite amount of fresh inspiration. Any fool can paint a picture, but it takes a wise person to be able to sell it. And that's where we're going to stop. Let me put another fresh post-it in there. So we're trying to read a couple pages of that every week when I remember. And it's so funny, guys. I'll go, all right, I don't want to forget to read out of this week. And it'll be at the end of the day. I say, okay, we got 5 more minutes. We got to read out the book. And then I'll read something in chat and go, okay, see you guys later. And totally forget to read out of the book. So anyway, but I will finish her up by Friday to post on IG. These are extra bonus books to look at. I post 3 books. I don't do a review. I don't talk about the books. I just show the covers of the books. Every week I post 3 books in my community tab, which you can't see on your iPad or device. You have to see it, I guess, on the computer to get a community tab right now with YouTube. So any questions real quick before we go, guys? Oh, thanks, Devin. And y'all, when you see people chat and talk and stream, go follow them. It doesn't, it doesn't cost you anything to follow other creatives. And then if you start liking them and watching them, then you ring the bell and follow them. So this is really flashed out, guys. I'm sorry. The cat and between the white paper and the white cat, it's really flashing out my camera settings. But anyway, thank you, Rachel. Thanks, guys. It's good to see you. So good to see you again, Tori. It's so good to see you, and you continue to get well. All right, guys. We will see you guys at Janet's, or I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Again, I might try to stream on Christopher's stream at 2 on Wednesday. I'll talk about it more on Wednesday on my regular show. I'll talk about getting together and streaming on his show. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day. Go make something. Go write something down. Go make a list. Go make a mind map. You can do it. You can do it. Bye, guys.